Welcome again, guys, to the channel. Welcome back to Spencer Speaks. As we've been doing it, I said we are back, so we are back, trying to be as consistent as possible to just share some good ideas, some good formation in terms of personal branding, and we're going to touch on a few things as well in the videos to come. So if you really want to see more, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I really would appreciate that. I do appreciate every single thing that you do, and it's just so that we help this community grow. As in the title, today's topic is about 3 ways to grow a strong personal brand in 2025. And I think what people are not understanding, or maybe not really paying attention to, is that this year is really focusing on the individual. Yes, we've had the phenomena about influencers and etc., which might have a high trajectory, especially for many brands in South Africa this year, which we will talk about in the videos to come. But just today, I'm not going to talk much about many things, but just want to really simplify it to just 3 things that we can focus on related to personal branding and building a strong one for yourself, because it is important. Whether you're at work, personal life, every part of you requires a strong presence and a strong personal brand in your day-to-day. So without further ado, let's get to it. So the number 1, the first thing that you need to do for a strong personal brand is to check your online presence. Now, remember, in the age that we're living in, a lot of people, or in this digital age, everybody wants to know about you without you even knowing that they know something about you. And so you creating a foretaste of really who you are on an online presence is critical. It's important that you should do that, because everybody wants to know about you, but they don't want to really know that you know. So they keep looking and trying to see what it is that you have. Why? Because people, when they follow somebody or they keep tracking what they're doing in their progress, because everybody has a sense of entitlement to every single one, especially with everybody else that they resonate with. So your content and whatever that you put out, especially if it resonates with them, they feel like they owe you, they own you, and they can be able to be as drastic as possible, but they won't, because like I said, they like to know you without you knowing that they know you. I mean, if you've known many celebrities before and influencers, when people are met in public places, they speak to them like they've known them for a while, or all their lives, or they are part of their lives, because of how they resonate with them. And I think that's where it becomes very critical for you to understand that the importance of working on your personal presence. So professionally, they want to pick certain various traits about you. So if you have a LinkedIn account, if you have either Facebook or Twitter, they want to figure out if what you say you are is directly consistent with the things that they see about you. So if you're passionate about a particular thing, it doesn't stop you, even in the professional space, to expose those things, because certain characters about you somehow do align to your professional approach in terms of your career, etc., entrepreneurship, and your business. So when people see you, there's a level of connection that they have based on what it is that you have allowed them to see. But also, with you cleaning up your online presence, it's very important that you don't actually give out too much. You don't give out what you don't want people to see. You just give out some things that you know that people can be happy, or you can be happy rather, for people to see, and not really show them every single thing about your life, because it is important to keep that to yourselves. But understand that your personal brand is you being, it's a tacit, almost invisible resume or CV about who you are. So how you carry yourself, your confidence, what you think of the world, your value system, all those things play a huge factor in how it is. So clean up your online presence. It's very important. If you want to drive a certain branding, If you want to be a travel person, as an influencer, do that. Blog, only post about that. If you want to post about, family and what it is that and how family plays a big role in your life. But if you're a teacher, what is it about teaching, which we'll touch on in my next points regarding what we're going to be talking about. So clean up your online presence. Then number 2, competitive advantage. Now, your competitive advantage is what sets you apart from everyone. What is that unique thing about you that people don't know, but you know? And if you haven't come to terms as to what is that unique thing about yourself, maybe it's high time you just draw back and try to assess yourself as to what is it that is different about me? What is it that is just not, conventional about me? Obviously, good things, some of us we have good, some of us have bad, it all just plays a part in composing who you really are. So, when I speak about competitive advantage, I always go back to the scripture that I am fearfully and wonderfully made by God, which tells us that we are unique within ourselves. This is absolutely something unique about you as an individual that no one in the face of the earth has. Because of this era, we've grown to live a life where we almost look like others, imitate others, and resonate or emulate rather others, as opposed to really discovering who you really are. But it is important that you understand the value of who you are and apply that in everyday life. So ask yourself again, what makes you different from others? That is critical. So that is important for you to know. So there's a point, something that sets you apart, as I've said, and you need to figure out, because that is your niche. That is your competitive advantage. So one of the things that I wrote about that is, if you're a teacher, tell us the psychology of an excellent student in your class. Tell us the psychology of even the lazy student in your class, but has the ability or the potential to become great. What is the psychology about? That's a niche. Nobody thinks about those things. So you can dive into that. If you're a cook, tell us what it is that we can prepare on a lazy day, whether you're a student or whether you're for students who are at res, especially everybody now is going back to university. What is setting them apart from that? And then you can give us some insights related to that. Then secondly or thirdly, if you're like your pastor, all right, tell us of an experience where you really saw the power of God working in someone's life. That's content. That is a unique selling proposition that you can use that maybe people do not know. If you're a new mom, tell us the experience. Tell the young ladies how to take care of themselves, what to do, how to go about diet, approach, sleeping, just your own experience. Trust me, if there's anything that is critical in this day and age, everybody's story matters. Everybody's story matters. And I think when you shy away from telling people your story, you're really robbing the world of what it is that people can experience about you. So tell your story. And maybe lastly, a newly wedded couple, how did you prepare to get married? The process. What were your bumps? What were your highlights? What are the certain things that you had? Those things speak to people wanting to know, and that content becomes something very highly appreciated. But always keep it simple but impactful. Always go for impact. Something that you do must always be impactful, which is why I want my videos to be seen, known, because I believe in my own way there's an impact that these videos have, and that can change somehow the trajectory of certain people's lives as much as it is trying to change mine and my personal branding, so that people can associate good things and certain things that are viable with your personal branding. And then lastly, network. Network. Any person that you meet is an opportunity to discover something new that you never knew about them. A good friend always says, opportunity attracts opportunity. So any place where you are, every position where you are placed, it is an opportunity for you to maximize on that. It is an opportunity for you to find something new, discover what people are doing in their space, discover if those spaces align with you and resonate with you, speak to them, expand them, I once went to a business talk where Paul Magwana mentioned that as a person, you need to have friends across all demographics, meaning young, old, different races, different backgrounds, because you can't always understand the world only from the limitation of where you've been exposed to. You need to expand your horizon to understand how the world works. How do people look at the world from this demographic? How do young people understand this particular topic? How do people respond to various things? Those are very much impactful things that you can use to help you build up your network, So never look at any interaction you have with somebody, whether in a taxi, whether in a at a store, in a restaurant, as a by the way thing. It is always an opportunity to maximize in knowing somebody and knowing what it is that they have, and maybe their story connects with you to the point where you can help them or they can help you. So networking is important. Seek industry leaders of the particular thing that you're interested in. Seek for the thought leaders in your industry or what you are interested in. Find out what do they do in their sphere. Engage them, DM them, and see how that, by shooting a shot, can translate to something bigger. So develop a social presence that you'll be able as well to leverage off, so that you can be able to maximize on and ensure by all means you can be able to become better in it. So do that to the best of your ability, and so that you can be able to see the trends, projecting, and whatever it is that you want to get into. So in a nutshell, focus, clean up your online presence, find your niche, understand your unique value proposition, your niche, what are you different about, what's unique about you. Approach it differently. Let us know. Be a storyteller. Let's eat at what you have experienced, so that we can learn and develop as well in our own spaces. Lastly, network. Everybody, any person you meet is an opportunity for them, or it's an opportunity for you. Always maximize and do right by yourself. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really liked this video. Like it too. Please like the video. Let the fire spread, as SMWX would say. Shout out. But let it be that people know, and let us get to where we can be and grow and be special. Understand that you're unique, you're great. So don't dim the light in yourself. Cheers.